The story of Achilles, the legendary Greek warrior, is a tale that has echoed through centuries, captivating our imaginations with its themes of strength, courage, and ultimately vulnerability. Revered as the mightiest warrior of the Trojan War, Achilles seemed invincible, his very presence striking fear into the hearts of his enemies. He was a force of nature, a whirlwind of skill and power on the battlefield, leaving a trail of vanquished foes in his wake. Yet even Achilles, the seemingly invincible, harbored a hidden weakness, a vulnerability that would ultimately lead to his downfall. This vulnerability, a seemingly insignificant point on his heel, became a poignant symbol of how even the strongest among us can be brought low by a single critical flaw. This tale of strength and vulnerability, of triumph and tragedy, holds a powerful message that transcends the boundaries of time and resonates deeply with our own human experiences. It reminds us that even in the face of immense strength and power, we all possess vulnerabilities, hidden weaknesses that can undermine our efforts and hinder our progress. Just as Achilles had his heel, a hidden weakness that ultimately led to his downfall, so too can our fitness journeys be sabotaged by unseen obstacles. These obstacles often take the form of common mistakes, subtle yet insidious errors in our approach to training, nutrition, or mindset that can impede our progress and prevent us from reaching our full potential. These mistakes, much like Achilles' heel, might seem insignificant at first, easily overlooked in the grand scheme of our fitness endeavors. However, over time, these seemingly minor missteps can accumulate, gradually chipping away at our progress and hindering our ability to achieve lasting results. Identifying these hidden obstacles, these Achilles heels of our fitness journeys, is often the key to unlocking our true potential and achieving breakthroughs in our fitness goals. By acknowledging and addressing these weaknesses, we can transform our approach to fitness, paving the way for sustainable progress and long-term success. This journey of self-discovery, of uncovering and overcoming our fitness obstacles, is not about striving for an unattainable ideal of perfection. The story of Achilles begins not with his birth, but with a prophecy, a glimpse into the threads of fate that would shape his extraordinary yet tragic life. Thetis, a sea nymph of extraordinary beauty and power, found herself pursued by both Zeus, the king of the gods, and Poseidon, the ruler of the seas. However, a prophecy foretold that Thetis' son would surpass his father in strength and power, a prospect that instilled fear in the hearts of both gods. Determined to avoid a potential upheaval in the celestial order, Zeus intervened, decreeing that Thetis would marry a mortal man, ensuring that her son, while extraordinary, would remain bound by the limits of mortality. And so Thetis was wed to Peleus, the king of the Myrmidons, a union orchestrated by the gods themselves. From this union, under the watchful eyes of both gods and mortals, Achilles was born. He emerged into the world not as an ordinary child, but as a being touched by destiny, a beacon of both immense promise and tragic foreshadowing. The prophecy, whispered among the gods, cast a long shadow over Achilles' life, hinting at the extraordinary heights he would reach and the devastating fall that awaited him. Driven by a mother's unwavering love and a desire to protect her son from the cruel hand of fate, Thetis sought to bestow upon Achilles the gift of invincibility. She journeyed to the river Styx, a river that flowed through the underworld, its waters said to possess the power to render one impervious to harm. Holding Achilles by his heel, Thetis submerged him in the icy, ethereal waters of the river Styx, the currents swirling around them like whispers of destiny. With each passing moment, the river's magic seeped into Achilles' being, imbuing him with a resilience that bordered on the divine. However, in a moment of oversight, a detail overlooked in the urgency of her maternal devotion, Thetis failed to fully submerge Achilles in the river's protective embrace. The spot where her fingers clasped his heel remained untouched by the Styx's potent waters, a single point of vulnerability in an otherwise impenetrable armor. As Achilles grew into manhood, his prowess on the battlefield became legendary. Trained by the centaur Chiron, he excelled in all forms of combat, wielding his spear and sword with unmatched skill and ferocity. His very name became synonymous with strength, courage, and invincibility, striking fear into the hearts of his enemies. The Trojan War, a conflict that shook the very foundations of ancient Greece, provided the backdrop for Achilles' rise to legendary status. It was on the blood-soaked plains of Troy that his name was etched into the annals of history, his deeds becoming the stuff of legends passed down through generations. Achilles' presence on the battlefield was a force of nature, his rage unstoppable, his every strike infused with the fury of a god. He moved with a speed that defied belief, his attacks swift and decisive, leaving a trail of vanquished foes in his wake. Yet amidst the clamor of battle and the intoxicating allure of victory, a subtle undercurrent of unease lingered. Just as Achilles faced his trials on the battlefields of Troy, we too confront our own battles in the pursuit of fitness. The gym, the track, even our own kitchens become our arenas where we grapple with our limitations, push our boundaries, and strive for personal victories. Every workout becomes a skirmish against inertia, every healthy meal a strategic maneuver in the campaign for a better physique. However, unlike the epic clashes of mythology, our fitness journeys are often more internal, a constant dance between discipline and indulgence, perseverance and frustration. And just like Achilles, we often charge into this battle, armed with good intentions and fueled by initial enthusiasm, but unaware of the subtle weaknesses that can undermine our efforts. We may meticulously follow workout routines, pushing ourselves to the limit, yet fail to see how improper form or imbalanced training could be the invisible cracks in our armor. The parallel between Achilles' tale and our fitness journeys lies in the realization that true strength lies not in ignoring our weaknesses, but in acknowledging and addressing them. Identifying your Achilles heel in the realm of fitness is the first step towards neutralizing its power. Just as a skilled strategist analyzes the battlefield for potential vulnerabilities, we must turn our attention inwards, examining our training, nutrition, and mindset for those subtle but significant flaws that could be holding us back. One of the most prevalent Achilles heels in the fitness world is poor technique. Just as a warrior's effectiveness hinges on their mastery of their weapon, our results depend on executing exercises with precision and control. Ignoring proper form, even for the sake of lifting heavier or keeping pace, can lead to injuries and imbalances, ultimately hindering our progress. Another common pitfall is the trap of overtraining. We often fall prey to the more is better mentality, pushing ourselves to the brink of exhaustion day after day without adequate rest and recovery. However, our bodies are not machines. They require periods of downtime to rebuild and grow stronger. The price of ignoring your weakness, the domino effect of mistakes. Ignoring your fitness. Achilles' heel is akin to a warrior charging into battle with a chink in their armor. It creates a point of vulnerability that, when exploited, can unravel even the most well-intentioned efforts, leading to a cascade of setbacks and disappointments. Consider the seemingly innocuous example of consistently using improper form during squats. What might begin as a slight discomfort in the knees can, over time, develop into a full-blown injury, sidelining you from training for weeks or even months. This forced break not only halts your progress, but can also lead to muscle loss and a decline in cardiovascular fitness. Similarly, the relentless pursuit of training without adequate rest can lead to a state of overtraining. The true tragedy of Achilles' story lies not only in his untimely demise, but also in the fact that his downfall stemmed from a vulnerability he remained oblivious to. Had he known his weakness, perhaps he could have devised strategies to protect his vulnerable heel, altering the course of his fate. However, it was his unawareness, his belief in his own invincibility, that ultimately led to his demise. This pivotal point in Achilles' story holds a powerful lesson for our own fitness journeys. Acknowledging our weaknesses is not a sign of defeat, but rather the first step towards true strength. It's about shifting our perspective from one of striving for an elusive ideal of perfection to embracing the reality that we are all works in progress, constantly evolving and learning from our mistakes. Just as a skilled warrior assesses the battlefield, identifying potential threats and vulnerabilities, we too must develop this sense of self-awareness in our fitness endeavors. We must learn to listen to our bodies to recognize the subtle signs of fatigue, pain, or nutritional imbalances. Lessons from history, strategic training, and the power of self-awareness. The ancient Spartans, renowned for their military prowess and disciplined warriors, understood the importance of identifying and addressing weaknesses. Their training regimen, designed to forge unyielding soldiers, extended beyond mere physical prowess. It emphasized strategic thinking, adaptability, and a keen understanding of both one's own limitations and the enemy's strengths. The Spartans recognized that victory in battle depended not only on brute force but also on careful planning, strategic maneuvering, and the ability to exploit the enemy's vulnerabilities while safeguarding one's own. This approach to warfare mirrors the mindset we must adopt in our fitness journeys. Just as a Spartan general wouldn't send his troops into battle without a well-defined strategy, we shouldn't approach our training haphazardly. Section 3. The modern warrior leveraging science and knowledge to conquer your fitness goals. While ancient warriors relied on intuition, experience, and often superstition, we have the distinct advantage of living in an era where scientific knowledge and technology provide us with unprecedented insights into the human body and the complexities of fitness. We can leverage this knowledge to identify our Achilles heels with greater precision and develop targeted strategies for overcoming them. Today, we have access to a wealth of resources, from fitness trackers that monitor our heart rate and sleep patterns, to apps that analyze our dietary intake and macronutrient ratios. These tools provide valuable data that can help us understand our bodies better, identify patterns and imbalances, and make informed decisions about our training and nutrition. Moreover, the field of exercise science is constantly evolving, providing us with a deeper understanding of muscle physiology, biomechanics, and the intricacies of human performance. This knowledge empowers us to optimize our training routines, choosing exercises that target specific muscle groups and employing training techniques that maximize strength gains, hypertrophy, or endurance. Section 1. The power of strategy. Moving beyond brute force in your fitness journey. In the realm of fitness, as in the epic battles of old, simply exerting brute force rarely leads to lasting victory. Just as Achilles' raw power proved insufficient against the cunning strategy of his enemies, our fitness journeys cannot rely solely on sheer willpower and grueling workouts. True progress, the kind that stands the test of time, emerges from a more calculated and strategic approach. This strategic approach begins with a shift in mindset, a move away from the no pain, no gain mentality that often leads to burnout and injury. It's about viewing our bodies not as machines to be pushed to their limits, but as complex systems that thrive on balance, efficiency, and intelligent guidance. Imagine, for a moment, the difference between a warrior charging blindly into battle and a skilled strategist carefully studying the terrain, anticipating the enemy's moves, and deploying troops with precision. The former might achieve short-lived bursts of progress, but the latter, through careful planning and adaptation, sets the stage for long-term victory. This same principle applies to our fitness endeavors. We can choose to attack our workouts with reckless abandon, risking injury and exhaustion. Or we can approach them with a more strategic eye, focusing on proper form, progressive overload, and adequate rest and recovery. This means listening to our bodies, recognizing signs of fatigue or pain, and adjusting our training accordingly. It means understanding that true strength lies not in constantly pushing our limits, but in training smarter, not necessarily harder. Section 2. The scientific edge. Embracing knowledge as your greatest weapon. In the age of information, ignorance is a choice, especially when it comes to our own bodies and the pursuit of fitness. We are fortunate to live in a time where scientific advancements have unveiled the intricacies of human physiology, nutrition, and athletic performance, providing us with a wealth of knowledge that would have been unimaginable to the warriors of old. This knowledge is not meant to be confined to laboratories and textbooks. It's a powerful weapon we can wield to enhance our fitness journeys, transforming us from blind followers of fitness fads into informed architects of our own physical transformations. Imagine, for instance, the power of understanding how different macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, and fats impact our energy levels, muscle growth, and body composition. Armed with this knowledge, we can make informed choices about our diets, fueling our bodies for optimal performance and recovery. Similarly, delving into the science of training principles such as progressive overload, periodization, and exercise selection allows us to create workout routines tailored to our specific goals, whether it's building muscle, increasing strength, or enhancing endurance. We learn to manipulate training variables like sets, reps, tempo, and rest intervals to create the optimal stimulus for growth and adaptation. Embracing the scientific edge in our fitness endeavors doesn't mean we need to become walking encyclopedias of anatomy and physiology. It's about cultivating a thirst for knowledge, staying informed about evidence-based practices, and seeking guidance from qualified fitness professionals who can translate complex scientific principles into actionable steps. Section 1. Unveiling the Secrets, Introducing Achilles Heel, Your Fitness Guide. For those ready to move beyond the guesswork and frustration of hit-or-miss fitness journeys, I've poured years of research, experience, and passion into crafting a comprehensive guide designed to empower you to identify and conquer your fitness Achilles heels. It's called Achilles Heel, Exposing the Flaws That Sabotage Your Gains, and it's more than just another fitness book. It's a roadmap to unlocking your true potential. Within the pages of this book, you'll discover a unique blend of ancient wisdom and cutting-edge science, all woven together to provide you with actionable strategies for overcoming the most common fitness obstacles. We'll delve deep into the world of training, nutrition, recovery, and mindset, exposing the hidden pitfalls that might be holding you back from achieving the results you deserve. Remember, the frustration of hitting a plateau, the disappointment of recurring injuries, or the confusion of navigating the ever-changing landscape of fitness advice. Achilles' Heel cuts through the noise, providing you with a clear, concise, and evidence-based approach to training and nutrition. This book is for anyone who's ever felt stuck, frustrated, or unsure of how to take their fitness to the next level. It's for the beginner who's just starting their journey and wants to avoid common mistakes, as well as the seasoned athlete looking to break through plateaus and optimize their performance. Section 2. A Journey of Transformation, Empowering You to Conquer Your Fitness Goals. Achilles' Heel is not about quick fixes or empty promises. It's about empowering you to take control of your fitness destiny, providing you with the knowledge, tools, and strategies to achieve sustainable long-term results. It's about transforming your relationship with your body, from one of struggle and frustration to one of understanding, respect, and empowerment. Imagine the feeling of stepping into the gym with confidence, knowing that you have a clear plan and the tools to execute it effectively. Picture yourself pushing past limitations you once thought were insurmountable, your body growing stronger and more resilient with each workout. Envision the satisfaction of finally understanding how to fuel your body for optimal performance, making healthy choices that nourish your muscles and support your fitness goals. And imagine the sense of accomplishment as you witness your body transforming, reflecting the dedication, knowledge, and strategic approach you've embraced. Achilles' Heel is your guide on this transformative journey. It's your companion, your mentor, and your source of knowledge as you navigate the exciting and challenging world of fitness. It's time to stop letting your weaknesses define you and start leveraging them as stepping stones to greatness. Don't let your fitness journey be defined by hidden vulnerabilities. Take the first step towards unlocking your true potential. Achilles' Heel, Exposing the Flaws That Sabotage Your Gains is available now. Visit the link in the description to claim your copy today. Section 1. The choice is yours. Embrace your potential, rewrite your fitness story. The legend of Achilles stands as a timeless reminder that even in the face of extraordinary strength, hidden vulnerabilities can undermine our greatest efforts. Yet it also offers a powerful message of hope. and empowerment. While we may not be able to alter the course of fate as the ancient gods did, we possess the power to choose how we approach our own journeys, including the epic quest for fitness. The choice is ours. Will we charge blindly into the arena of fitness, vulnerable to the hidden pitfalls that have sabotaged so many before us? Or will we embrace the wisdom of the past combined with the scientific advancements of today to forge a path to lasting transformation? This is not a call to become obsessed with perfection, to chase an elusive ideal of flawlessness. It's about embracing the reality that we are all works in progress, a tapestry of strengths and weaknesses, constantly evolving and learning along the way. True strength lies not in denying our vulnerabilities, but in acknowledging them, understanding their potential impact, and developing strategies to navigate them. Just as a skilled warrior trains relentlessly, honing their skills and fortifying their defenses, we too must approach our fitness journeys with a blend of dedication, knowledge, and unwavering self-belief. It's about embracing the process, celebrating the victories, and learning from the setbacks. It's about recognizing that the pursuit of fitness is not a sprint to a finish line, but an ongoing adventure. A testament to our resilience, adaptability, and unwavering commitment to becoming the best versions of ourselves. So step onto your own personal battlefield armed with the knowledge to identify your Achilles heel and the tools to transform it into a source of strength. Embrace the journey, conquer your doubts, and rewrite your fitness story. The power is within you.